Yeah, 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 I run my fingers through her hair as she smiles and says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one you lusting is the one you're loving?
Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't, people say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like, no, not they offered him 50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down 50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need another one. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on.
Because early on you was accusing me of being...
Katt, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, but you know, some of these people...
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner, you my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House 2. I almost died. And I gotta read this script from all these good white people. Where this want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive to real and that's how I got in this position.
That was Katt Williams, Club Shay Shay, 2 hours and 46 minutes. I'm playing the clips that most people may not play because, you know, there's a lot of salacious things. The reason why I brought this up, second thing, you know, there's been a lot of comments about comedians in dresses. And that, you know, if you go down the Illuminati rabbit hole on YouTube, you're gonna see a lot of that under the ether beat. Probably is gonna be, you know, a lot of commentary about comedians, men wearing dresses and how that's a pathway. And, you know, for anyone that's thinking about it, you're like, why are there so many black men in dresses? You know, is that a thing? But I want to say this: if you're offered several $1 million and your career and you're doing all of these things, I don't know too many people that would turn it down, which speaks to Katt Williams being somebody that spent a lot of time in the library, which he did, who understands, like Donald Bogle's book about how depictions of black people and the tropes around black people are so powerful and indelible. And again, this is across the board. For us, some people say, oh, that's not a big deal. It's just fun. Until you recognize generationally how it lands and how we accept that, right, on so many levels, because it's very funny until it's not, until you're dehumanized or until you are demeaned in a way just because you show up in the world with melanin. And so for Katt to turn down roles, he talked several times about the things he wouldn't do for money. That again, being that is Thrive Thursday, I want us to lean into that. And the only reason why he could turn it down, and maybe it's not the only reason why. One reason is because he has character and a sense of self, which is super important. Not all of us get to that place. Not all of us get to that place early. Not all of us get to that place late. You know, I'm not judging. But the other reason is that, again, he funded his own success. All of his comedy tours that he's been on, he funded. So he wasn't dependent on somebody canceling him or not canceling him or putting him down or not putting him down. he took his own career in his own hands, and so therefore he could say no to a movie role because he didn't need that role. And if it meant, going against his own sense of self, he could say no. And maybe for Martin Lawrence and all the other people who have been in dresses, maybe for them it's not a thing. Maybe it doesn't strike a chord in their spirit and doesn't, undermine who they are as men. But for Katt Williams, it did. So, I'm not excoriating Martin Lawrence. I think Martin is one of the funniest TV shows that was on during that time that we had TV shows bolstering networks like Fox and the CW, which was at the time WPIX. We were bolstering the ratings so that they can go and then cancel those shows and get their money from the advertisers. During that period of time, Martin was one of the funniest shows to this day. I watch reruns. It's hilarious. So we don't cancel people because they made choices, but I think we also should celebrate people who made a different choice. That's all.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I run my fingers through her hair as she smiles and says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one you're lusting is the one